In this video, we will graph the function y equals 5 cosine of x over 3 plus pi over 2. This function has the form y equals a cosine of bx minus c. A is a number that is in front of the function, b is a number in front of x, and c is subtracted from bx. Now, to be able to clearly identify a, b, and c, I will write our function as y equals 5 cosine of 1 over 3x minus negative pi over 2. So, as you see now, a is 5, b is the number in front of x, and that is 1 over 3. And because this form has minus c, instead of plus pi over 2, I wrote minus negative pi over 2. Then we can say that c is negative pi over 2. So then again here to the left, I will write that a equals 5, b equals 1 over 3, and c equals negative pi over 2. To graph this function, first we need to find the amplitude, the period, and the phase shift. The amplitude is found by the formula absolute value of a, and absolute value of 5 is 5. This means that the maximum value of the function will be 5 and the minimum value will be negative 5. The period is found using the formula 2 pi divided by b. Then we will replace b with 1 over 3, and we will have 2 pi divided by 1 over 3, which is the same as 2 pi multiplied by 3 over 1. Then the period will be 6 pi, and this means that the function will complete one cycle over the period of 6 pi. Now the phase shift has the formula c over b, and we will replace c with negative pi over 2 and b with 1 over 3. This is equal to negative pi over 2 multiplied by 3 over 1. Then the phase shift is negative 3 pi over 2. This is the x-coordinate where the cycle will begin, and we can say that the basic cosine function is shifted to the left 3 pi over 2 units. Now to the right, I will start the rectangular coordinate system. And because the amplitude is 5, on the y-axis I will need 5 units up and 5 units down. We will graph the function over one period, and because the cycle will start at negative 3 pi over 2, we will plot this number on the x-axis. So here we have it to the left of the origin. Then from this point we will complete one full cycle over the period of 6 pi. Now to graph this function, we need to find 5 points that belong to the graph, and for this we need to divide the period by 4 to find a quarter period. So then the period is 6 pi, and if we divide it by 4 and we reduce it, we will get 3 pi over 2. Now, once we know what a quarter period is, we will find the x-coordinates of those 5 points. The first x-coordinate is negative 3 pi over 2 because that is the point where the cycle will begin. So again, the first x will be equal to negative 3 pi over 2. Now to find the next x-coordinate, we take this one and we add a quarter period. Then x equals negative 3 pi over 2 plus 3 pi over 2, which is 0. And on the graph, that will be the origin. Now let's continue with the next x, and for this we take 0 and we add a quarter period, 3 pi over 2, and this equals to 3 pi over 2. Let's plot this on the x-axis. Here we have 3 pi over 2. And now we will continue with the next x. This will be 3 pi over 2 plus a quarter period, which is also 3 pi over 2. And this makes 6 pi over 2 or 3 pi. Well, let's plot it on the x-axis. So here we have 3 pi. And now we need one more x coordinate. So take the previous one of 3 pi and add 3 pi over 2. If we get the same denominator, we will have 6 pi over 2 plus 3 pi over 2, and this is 9 pi over 2. And now here we have it on the x-axis, and this is 9 pi over 2. And now, as you see, because the period of this function is 6 pi, then the distance from negative 3 pi over 2 to 9 pi over 2 is 6 pi. If from the origin to the right we go 9 pi over 2, and to the left we go 3 pi over 2, then if we add them together, we get 12 pi over 2, and 12 pi divided by 2 is 6 pi. Next, we will put all these x values in a table, and we will work on finding the y coordinates of these points. Now here we have the function one more time, and all the x coordinates in the table. To find the y coordinates, we will take all these x coordinates and we will replace them in the function. So when x is negative 3 pi over 2, y equals 5 cosine of negative 3 pi over 2 multiplied by 1 over 3 plus pi over 2. As you see here, in place of x divided by 3, I wrote x multiplied by 1 over 3. Now here 3 and 3 will cancel, and negative pi over 2 plus pi over 2 is 0. Then we will have 5 multiplied by cosine of 0, and cosine of 0 is 1, and 5 times 1 is 5. And now in the table, we will write 5. When x is 0, y equals 5 cosine of 0 divided by 3 plus pi over 2. 0 divided by 3 is 0, then we will have 5 cosine of pi over 2, and cosine of pi over 2 is 0, and 5 times 0 is 0. So the second y coordinate will be 0. Next, when x is 3 pi over 2, we will have y equals 5 cosine of 3 pi over 2 multiplied by 1 over 3 plus pi over 2. 3 and 3 will cancel, and pi over 2 plus pi over 2 is pi. Then we will have 5 cosine of pi, and cosine of pi is negative 1, and 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. Now in the next row we will have y equals 5 cosine of 3 pi divided by 3 plus pi over 2, and 3 and 3 will cancel, and pi plus pi over 2 makes 3 pi over 2. Then we will have 5 cosine of 3 pi over 2, and cosine of 3 pi over 2 is 0, and 5 times 0 is 0. And now in the last row, y equals 5 cosine of 9 pi over 2 multiplied by 1 over 3 plus pi over 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 3 pi over 2 plus pi over 2 makes 4 pi over 2, which is 2 pi. Then we will have 5 cosine of 2 pi, and cosine of 2 pi is 1, and 5 times 1 is 5. Now, once we have the coordinates of all 5 points, we will plot them and connect them to make the graph. The first one is negative 3 pi over 2, 5. then 0, 0, then 3 pi over 2 negative 5, then 3 pi 0, and 9 pi over 2 positive 5. And now let's connect them. So here we have the graph of the function y equals 5 cosine of x over 3 plus pi over 2. I hope you liked the solution. Please leave a comment and thank you for watching.